One of the coolest things about Outlander is that at the end of each season, the production team puts together blooper reels that contain deleted scenes or even special moments between cast members on set. So stay tuned and don't go away, because we're about to reveal Outlander Season 6 bloopers, like the time Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe broke character, and other Outlander news. First up is Outlander returning for Season 7 soon. You're about to find out. Unfortunately, Outlander won't return for Season 7 anytime soon. Season 7 is in production. However, the latest season is coming soon to Blu-ray and DVD on September 20th. We're about to give you an exclusive look at the Season 6 blooper reel, and you're gonna love it. So be ready to have a laugh with Caitriona Balfe, Sam Heughan, Sophie Skelton, Richard Rankin, and more of the stars featured in this hilarious blooper reel. Season 6 follows Claire and Jamie's epic love story, as seen in the book, A Breath of Snow and Ashes. Claire and Jamie certainly go through a lot in Season 6, but the outtakes reveal a refreshingly lighter side behind the scenes, and the bloopers have it all. I'm talking about farts, line flubs, matches that don't work, and a host of other comedic moments. In one clip, Claire and Jamie's fight to protect their loved ones and the home they've built is quite serious, and fans can track that across the 8 episodes in the Season 6 blooper collection. And be sure to check out all the new Outlander Untold scenes, which follow the stories of fan-favorite characters. The Collector's Edition features deleted scenes, episode commentaries, and the 9 Lives, Claire and Jamie's shootout featurette. Next up, what are our favorite behind-the-scenes moments from Season 1? Let's take a look. We can see sparks flying between Claire and Jamie as she tends to him in Episode 2 of Season 1, titled Castle Lock. During the casting process, an intimate screen test with Sam Heughan sealed the deal for Balfe. Executive producer Roger D. Moore says there was definitely on-camera chemistry. Outlander author Diana Gabaldon did a cameo as Iona McTavish in the episode titled The Gathering, and quickly learned that Highland glamour comes with a price. Gabaldon spoke of her experience and said, "Once tightened and dressed in all the layers, you really can't do much beyond walk and wave your arms in a circumscribed sort of way." In the episode titled The Search, Claire looks for a kidnapped Jamie with the help of his wild older sister, Jenny Fraser Murray, played by Laura Donnelly, who gave birth just days earlier. And this leads us to our next point. One thing that is immediately apparent in Season 1 of Outlander is the strong female characters. In Season 2, the crimson dress that Claire wore to the French court in Versailles was created by famed costume designer Terry Dressbach. In the episode titled Preston Pans, we see a bloody and controversial victory for the Jacobites over the British. Writer Ira Stephen Bear said, "We're trying to be as truthful as we can, knowing that the truth is elusive, especially from hundreds of years ago." Are there any other great behind-the-scenes moments from Season 2? You bet. As we mentioned just seconds ago, Season 2's episode titled Preston Pans had a lot going on behind the scenes. Writer Ira Bear explains the significance of when Dougal, played by Graham McTavish, stabs a British soldier after having won the battle. Bear says, "You love him and hate him almost from moment to moment. It was important to show what war could make people do." Also, a shocking moment from the Outlander books comes to life in the Season 2 episode titled Untimely Resurrections, when Black Jack Randall, played by Tobias Menzies, resurfaces in Versailles. According to episode writer Richard Cahan, Randall's encounter with Jamie and Claire ends up feeling really creepy. Cahan says, "It's the Black Jack we know and love to hate." Season 3 also saw some great behind-the-scenes moments as well. In the season premiere titled The Battle Joined, Rupert was executed by the Redcoats after Culloden, but according to executive producer Moore, in the book that character was already dead by this point. I saw it as an opportunity to give Rupert a fitting goodbye. Speaking of the Battle of Culloden, the entire sequence of scenes was a very challenging endeavor. We had Jamie and Blackjack facing off, which required an army of 160 extras per day, for a total of 1,100 extras. One of the daily tasks for the extras was to help conceal stuffed dummies that were stacked up to look like soldiers killed on the battlefield. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're about to reveal more behind-the-scenes moments from Seasons 3 to 6. Next up, what are your favorite behind-the-scenes moments from Seasons 3 and 4? You're about to find out. When Season 3 rolled around, costume designer Terry Dressbach needed certain looks. Dressbach needed period-appropriate costumes for 20th century Boston and Scotland, as well as 18th century Scotland for the Battle of Culloden, scenes in Ardsmuir Prison, and scenes in Edinburgh. Dressbach also needed costumes for 18th century England, the West Indies, and Jamaica. Sam Heughan had some fun behind the scenes during Season 3 as he sailed aboard the Artemis, a ship that was custom made from scratch for the show in Cape Town, South Africa. 2 other ships, the Porpoise and the Bruges, were previously used in the hit parade drama Black Sails, also a Starz original series. Let's move on to some behind-the-scenes moments in Season 4. Jamie and Claire build a home on 10,000 acres called Fraser's Ridge in North Carolina, although the scenes are actually shot in Scotland and costume designer Dressbox spent an entire year doing research to ensure the wardrobe's authenticity, particularly when it came to the Cherokee and Mohawk Nation characters. But when a scene was wrapped, some actors would turn to their smartphones or head to their trailers. However, Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe, however, would often stay on set and simply goof around. Balfe and Heughan are great friends off-set and in real life, and Balfe once spoke of Heughan and said, "He's got a huge heart, he's a great advice giver, and he's an extremely nice person." Next, are you ready for some special behind-the-scenes facts from seasons 4 and 5? Let's have a look. Toward the end of season 4, actor and stuntman Flint Eagle, who played exiled Cherokee Skeely Yona, said, "Never before have I fought someone with the fitness of Sam Heughan. He's a phenomenon." In season 5's episode titled Mercy Shall Follow Me, the vile antagonist Stephen Bonnet, a murderer, rapist, and smuggler, turned out to be worse than any other Outlander villain we've seen before. Actor Ed Spaliers brought Stephen Bonnet to life, and executive producer Matthew B. Roberts said he mimics emotions, he can fit in anywhere, and that's not blackjack. In season 5's Never My Love, Claire is brutally raped, and we see visions of her family members. This signified that Claire escaped the trauma by going deep into her mind so that she wouldn't have to deal with the horror of what was happening to her. Finally, what were some of the most memorable moments of season 6? In season 6's episode titled Allegiance, costume designer Trisha Big R helped hide Caitriona Balfe's real-life pregnancy. Balfe revealed, "Trisha really worked on getting the costumes early, slightly bigger looking and more voluminous so that we can hide things under them." The end of season 6 was also an important turning point for the character Roger, played by Richard Rankin. In the premiere episode titled Echoes, Roger survives being hanged, and not surprisingly, it had a profound impact on him. "I know surviving being hanged would definitely have a big impact on me as well," Rankin said. "It's more about embracing the change that he's been through." Season 6 also saw the arrival of siblings Alan and Malva Christie at Fraser's Ridge with their dad Tom. Jessica Reynolds, who plays Malva, said her character is in awe of Claire. Actor Alexander Vlahos, who plays Alan Christie, said his character has a darker past and is trying to find his way in the world. Season 6 spent most of its time exploring the American Revolutionary War, and here's a random fun fact. During the lockdown period of 2020, Richard Rankin grew his hair out to prepare for this role. At the time, Rankin said, "I will be excited not to wear a wig and a cap." What were your general thoughts on season 6 of Outlander? And if season 6 wasn't your favorite season, which one was it and why? Let us know your thoughts by dropping comments below. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching.